What up, guys? It's your boy Job Balestin here, and today is going to be the game week predictions, game week 3. So, game week 2 is already finished. We know what happened. A lot of controversy happened. A lot of surprises happened, and yeah, without further ado, let's get started. So, on Friday, the 25th of August, we have Chelsea and Luton. Now, Chelsea played on Sunday, and we lost against West Ham United. Luton didn't play against Burnley because the stadium still needs to be rebuilt, even though they have plenty of time to do it. But it is what it is, and I think this game is pretty much there for Chelsea. They're playing against Luton at the Bridge on a Friday night. You expect Chelsea to win the game, but again, you never know. Premier League, anything can happen. However, I do see Chelsea getting back on track, so I'm going to say Chelsea to beat Luton. Now, on the 26th of August, we have a 12 o'clock kickoff this time round between Bournemouth and Tottenham Hotspur. Now, Bournemouth, if I can actually check their last game, let's go hit the Bournemouth. When it loads up. Bournemouth, come on. I think the last game was, 3-1 loss against Liverpool. And Tottenham managed to win their game against Man United quite convincingly. So, it is going to be a very interesting game because Bournemouth can be good at home, could cause team problems. And, Tottenham, they're going to come into this in great form. They play well against Bournemouth and they play very well against a very good Man United. Well, not really good Man United side. But hey, it is what it is. I'm going to say Tottenham to beat Bournemouth though. Arsenal against Fulham. Now, Arsenal, trying to think. Oh yeah, they beat Palace by 1-0. They did get a man sent off, but they managed to weather the storm. Fulham, unfortunately, lost pretty badly against Brentford, and Brentford are flying high in the league so far. Arsenal at home for this game, and it won't be easy for Fulham. I mean, Fulham can try and get a draw, but I don't see that happening. So I'm going to say Arsenal to win that game. Brentford against Crystal Palace. Already talked about these two teams. Brentford won. Palace lost on Monday. Brentford are doing really well so far without Ivan Toney. I think Mbeumo and I think that striker as well. I can't really pronounce his name, but they're causing problems. And Brentford looking fine without their striker. So kudos to Thomas Frank for not panicking and buying a striker. For Palace, well, they play well, but it wasn't well enough, unfortunately, against Arsenal. They didn't take advantage of the extra man they got when Arsenal got their man sent off. Brentford at home, I'm going to say Brentford to win that game. Everton against Wolverhampton Wanderers. Now, Everton, they got absolutely smashed by Aston Villa by 4-0. Wolverhampton Wanderers, they didn't even play well themselves. They did score a goal, but they lost by 4-0, and they were at home. A must-win game for both of these two teams to really get their season up and going. But again, let's be honest, I don't see a winner in this one. So I'm going to say a draw between Everton and Wolves. Man United versus Nottingham Forest. Now, Man United, they were truly beaten by Tottenham Hotspur. Tottenham were probably the better team than, than Man United on that night. Man United were nowhere near their best. And I don't know what happened, but they got absolutely beat. And for Nottingham Forest, they did manage to win the game by 2-1 against Sheffield United, so that'd be good for them. United are at home. You expect United to win the game, but like I say, Premier League, anything can happen. But I'm going to stick with Man United to beat Nottingham Forest. 5:30 kickoff between Brighton and West Ham. Now, Brighton are really doing well so far. 2 wins from 2. West Ham managed to beat us Chelsea by 3-1. Brighton are the better side coming into this game with Matoma, with Solly Mars, and a good manager as well. And for West Ham, they managed to weather their luck and managed to beat us. I don't know how, but we got absolutely outplayed by West Ham 2-0. It was like a smash and grab performance from them. I'm going to say Brighton, though, to continue that winning run they're on right now. So I'm going to say Brighton to beat West Ham United. Now, Sunday, 3 games for you guys. We have Burnley against Aston Villa. Now, Burnley, they didn't get to play against Luton because Luton Stadium is not fixed yet. Aston Villa coming to Turf Moor with confidence after beating Everton by 4-0. I can't really say much about Burnley because they only played 1 game so far, and that was against Manchester City. Whilst Villa's already played, I think, 2 games already. I'm gonna say Aston Villa to beat Burnley. Sheffield United against Man United. Sheffield United versus Manchester City. Now, Sheffield United lost against, I think that's the second loss against Nottingham Forest. City had to beat a very good Newcastle side, who are a good team this year. City will be without Pep Guardiola because of their back, because he's having back surgery. But I don't think that will affect them that much because it's still Manchester City. They're still a very good team, probably the best team in England right now. And, Pep's going to be, watching from the screen, giving them their tactics and their instructions, the team's lesson, all that. So he can still do that, Pep Guardiola. It's just that he won't be able to be there for them for the next 2 games. Sheffield United and then Fulham, they got next. So, I think Sheffield United can make it tough for them. But I think the quality of City will be too much. I'm going to say City win that game. And then to close out the fixtures for game week 3 is going to be Newcastle against Nottingham against Liverpool. Now, these 2 teams are both coming to now. Newcastle lost 1-0 against City. Liverpool coming to their stadium after beating Bournemouth by 3-1. Newcastle, they played well against City, but it wasn't enough, unfortunately, for them. Only losing 1 goal, which you can take on the chin. It is Manchester City, so you can't really get too down about that. Liverpool, they were expected to beat Bournemouth, which they did. It's going to be a tough game though, because Newcastle are a good side, and at home they can make it very tough for you. That's what I'm going to say. I think Newcastle to beat Liverpool. So those are my predictions for game week 3. Hope you guys are enjoying the Premier League so far. Let me guys know how you are enjoying the Premier League in the comments section down below. This has been Drop a Lesson here. Take care, and I will see you guys for game week 4 and potentially game week 5 in one video, because I'm going to be going away to Greece very, very soon. So I'll try and, we might do game week 4 and then try and do 5 and 6 in another video. But we'll see what happens. This has been Drop a Lesson here. Take care and have a great day.